We turn now to a Fox 5 I-Team exclusive. The I-Team has found key players in the ongoing Atlanta bribery investigation were once embroiled in a bitter lawsuit alleging fraud.
Senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell is here with details of this suit, alleging hundreds of thousands of dollars were loaned to E.R. Mitchell but then never paid back.
That's what the suit contends, Sine. It was filed by a prominent Atlanta businessman. He accused E.R. Mitchell and Mitchell's business partner, according to the suit, at the time of the fraud. That business partner was one-time political consultant to the mayor and later City Hall employee Mitzi Bickers. For years, these business and political leaders worked throughout the city, largely out of the spotlight. Now they have become virtual household names in Atlanta. E.R. Mitchell. He's the construction CEO who recently pled guilty in federal court to conspiracy to pay more than $1 million in bribes between 2010 and 2015 to an unidentified person to secure city contracts.
Mr. Mitchell has made some mistakes.
Sean Barnes, seen here on his Facebook page. According to this police record, Barnes confessed to throwing a block through E.R. Mitchell's front window, warning Mitchell to keep his mouth shut, a year before Mitchell pled guilty.
So I don't know this gentleman.
Mitzi Bickers, Sean Barnes' business partner at times and a former Atlanta school board member turned political power broker. She has worked for E.R. Mitchell and later the mayor at City Hall.
Reverend Bickers was not in an operational area of the city. She was in the human services area.
Now the Fox 5 I-Team has learned that in August of 2013, a prominent local businessman sued E.R. Mitchell and Mitzi Bickers and two companies they each controlled, accusing them both of fraud. According to the lawsuit, Calvin Darden, a former UPS executive, seen here on the Atlanta Police Foundation Board of Directors page, sued E.R. Mitchell, E.R. Mitchell Construction, Mitzi Bickers, and Chateau Land Company. According to state records, two of the corporate officers of Chateau Land Company are Bickers and Sean Barnes. We showed the suit to Georgia ethics watchdogs William Perry.
For many, many years, we've had a lot of smoke covering these situations, but now we're starting to see fire.
The suit alleges Darden loaned $345,000 to E.R. Mitchell for unnamed real estate projects. But according to the suit, Mitchell wanted the money to flow through his business partners, Mitzi Bickers and Chateau Land Company. Darden ultimately sent all the money to Bickers or her company.
It sounds extremely odd. I mean, this sounds like a cover-up. And it sounds like in this case, Ms. Bickers was a middleman.
Darden's suit alleges fraud, claiming the defendants intentionally misrepresented very important facts to encourage the loans, and that none of the money was ever paid back.
It sounds like the players in a game where someone has pleaded guilty to federal charges have been a part of this game for a long time.
So what is everyone saying about this lawsuit? Nothing. Neither the attorneys for the plaintiff nor the defendants would comment. Three different lawyers, not one word. E.R. Mitchell answered the lawsuit by saying he had no contract with Darden and never received any money. Bickers' answer in the suit was all the money paid to her and Sean Barnes' company was on behalf of Mitchell and Mitchell Construction.
This adds shade to an already shady situation.
The suit was settled in January of 2014. We don't know the outcome, but we do know that 3 years later, E.R. Mitchell pled guilty to conspiracy to commit bribery, a case that is still ongoing. Now, we understand that the U.S. Attorney's Office was aware of this lawsuit, but they would not comment on what, if anything, it has to do with the ongoing bribery investigation. Russ, Sine?
So do we know anything about the nature of the land deal Darden says he gave the loan for?
No, we couldn't find out anything, Russ. There's no mention in this entire lawsuit about what the money was for. There was only it mentions real estate, and at one time it mentions construction. But it doesn't say the location, what was the business, where were they doing, we don't know.
Yeah. Well, we know you will keep digging, as always.
We're still looking, I promise you.
Thanks, Dale.
Some serious money, that's for sure. Thanks, Dale.